Senator Barack Obama, well, he's talking about little old me. Now, earlier today at an event in Youngstown, Ohio, the senator fielded a comment from a supporter, and, well, take a look at the exchange that then followed.
If this is our next president, he will, in fact, lead not only the Democratic Party, but this entire country from a culture of criticism to a culture of recognition. Thank you.
All right, well, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I might have to put Mr. Burgess on Fox News. You know, I'll put Mr. Burgess up against Sean Hannity. He'll tear him up.
Tear me up. All right, let's get this straight, Senator. You won't come on this program to answer questions yourself, but you're willing to send this guy? Now, I know you're used to the media fawning and falling all over themselves to get 5 minutes with you, but if you can't answer questions from the people who don't faint in your very presence, then how do you expect to be the leader of the free world? Senator, come on this program. We'll give you the whole hour. We'll give you as much time as you want on my radio show, and we'll even give you a sneak peek at some of the questions in advance. For example, such as this: Senator Obama, how will checking the pressure on our tires lessen our dependence on foreign oil? Now, I know the New York Times would never ask you that, but I think the American people would like to hear you expand on your plan to combat $4 a gallon gasoline with only the help of the Michelin Man. Senator, we're waiting for you. You name the place, the time, wherever it is, I'll be there. And joining us tonight with some thoughts about this, author, columnist. Now, he mentioned us once together, by the way, in his book.
Yes, that is not the politics of unity.
Yeah, well, he was a uniquely unified figure that was going to, transform the world. Look,
but I love this guy attacking you.
No, I'm going to be honest here. He's never had any tough questions. Now, look, Senator Obama, come on the program. We'll ask him some questions. He'll meet with Ahmadinejad without preconditions.
Right. But no Sean Hannity.
Or not the Fox News channel.
You know, Republicans are more frightening.
He was upset, too, that I had, quote, attacked his wife, and that, he made a comment in Glamour magazine. If you start being subjected to rants by Hannity and the like day in and day out, it'll drive up your negatives.
He dropped me from the list of,
you're
conservatives he attacks, yes.
And then he says, and the problem is, rarely do these guys have the guts to say it to your face. So I view that as a challenge. Right. Senator, I'm saying sit down next to me and we'll do it. He's not going to do it.
And I'll come on that night, too.
But isn't one of the major themes in this whole campaign is that he has not had to answer tough questions?
Yes, I think the stalker in the audience asking the question does not constitute a tough questioner, but the audience was excited to finally hear someone give a speech more vapid than an Obama speech.
Well, let me give you for example. Here he starts this battle over the issue of race with Senator McCain.
Right.
3 times in one day, says, well, they're going to try and create fear. He's got a funny name. And, oh, by the way, he doesn't look like those guys on the dollar bill.
Right.
He said in Jacksonville.
I think it's because he has a different haircut than the guys on the dollar bill.
Is that different?
Or is the nose?
Because
what do you think he meant by that?
I think he meant race.
Oh, I get it now.
So the New York Times columnist charged that McCain and the Republican Party are producing ads that are slimy, foul, poisonous, designed to exploit the hostility, anxiety, and resentment that many white Americans who are still freakishly hung up on the idea of black men rising above their station and becoming sexually involved with white women.
The reason this really upsets me is that ad with Paris Hilton and Britney Spears, was that it? That is clearly has nothing to do with race. That is an attack on blonde women. Once again, because the suggestion is the celebrities who are just taking up space, are vacuous, are stupid, are blonde.
Well, he once said that he was getting more of his 15 minutes of fame than Paris Hilton. He brought up Paris Hilton.
Right, but the ad is suggesting that Obama, yes, he's a celebrity, but he's vacuous like these celebrities, whom I note are both blondes.
Let me ask you a question. In context, he's lost 10 points in the polls, Zogby and Rasmussen.
Which is shocking.
Which is shocking. It's very sad for Alan. It's a tough day. He says the solution to our energy problems, if Americans will tune up their cars and inflate their tires.
No, I liked that one. And in the same spirit, I think the solution to our non-existent. Healthcare crisis is my proposal that everyone eat an apple a day.
By the way, Ann Coulter.
We have it.
I hate to break up this love fest. I'd like you to meet my guest host for tonight, Mr. Burgess. You're sitting in for me. Welcome to Hannity and Burgess. Cocktails.
Well, my idea is election day, but I've noticed that the college kids reading the website misunderstand and think you're supposed to be drunk from now until election day.
But you have been on the show, putting down John McCain, saying you can't stand the fact that you'd be nominated.
Until his opponent was B. Hussein Obama.
Well, oh, is that his name? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a new piece of material, all of a sudden using his middle name to scare people.
It always upsets you, so I have to use it every
what
time.
A new piece of material to use his middle name to frighten people that he's got the same name as
like
a
you
dead dictator.
J. Danforth Quayle.